Here's Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 2 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great weekend, safe weekend. Let's make it a great week, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Take action without expecting a reward. Do your best and take action because you love to, not because you expect a reward. When you take action without expecting a reward, you enjoy every action, and you can even receive a greater reward than you ever imagined. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow down 22, NASDAQ off 12, S&P's off 6, gold contract down 620, trading at 1,420 an ounce. Silver up 2 cents at $37.07. Platinum down $6 at $1,746 an ounce. Copper off 8 pennies, 7.5 pennies at $4.34 a pound. Light sweet crude down at $1.65, trading out at $103.66. Bonds up 4 ticks at 120.12. Dollar index down 5 ticks at 76.43. Euro up 1 tick at 140.89. Yen up 39 ticks, trading out at 81.73. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Well, this is a classic, folks, and this is what you have. You got to a price point today of $13.1974. Now, that got over the highs of Friday. Tested again the February 23rd downdraft, which is the 13.17. And we did it, folks, with 728 million shares. So here's your correlation. Here's your benchmark. You got higher with 728 million. Then the 824 million, which was anemic on Friday. You're going into the downdraft of 1.3 billion. So you basically got into that area with almost 45% lighter volume. You failed on price and on volume. That's your S&P. We go to the Dow Industrials. You take a look at the Dow. Same setup in the Dow. What we did with the Dow is this. Dow gets to 12,272. Of course, was over the high of Friday, which is 12,259. Was over the high of the 23rd, which is 12,221. Failed them all. NASDAQ Composite. We take a look at the composite. You get how many? Actually, we get a little divergence here. This is what you have with the composite. Now, composite. Now, the composite did not go over the high of Friday. On Friday, what we did is this. Friday, we did 1.8 billion. You got over the 23rd, which was the 2.45 billion. Now, this is where the divergence comes in. The composite pulled back with 1.6 billion. The 1.6 billion is basically going into the 2 billion. NASDAQ's going to need more volume as it backs down here. So you had the S&P go over the highs, lighter volume, fail. Dow go over the highs, lighter volume, fail. NASDAQ pull back with lighter volume. What does it all mean? Bottom line is that let's go next to the small caps. We take a look at the small caps. Small caps did 39 million. What you had up here was 78 million on the failure. Actually, it didn't fail on Friday because what you had, the small caps has to get under 81.44. So what this sets up is that you have divergence. The composite, the 4 Qs are still the 3 Qs now are still the weakest. Tomorrow is going to be a big number because what you have is this, is that we did 37 million on the Qs. The Qs are going to have to escalate big time on volume. Longer term, meaning 4 or 5 days, all the indices are going after the March 16th low. If you take a look at the S&P, the cash S&P on that number, this is what you're dealing with out here. Cash S&P, you're dealing with the high of that bar was 1280, the low was 1249. Your characteristic, your volume characteristic out there is 2.6 billion. That's where we stand right now. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. We had Honeywell up 93 cents. We had American Express up 13. Caterpillar was up 31. Big Mac was down 25. You had Hewlett Packard up 39. Walmart gave back 16. And let's see, one of our targets want to go take a look at research in motion. We take a look at research in motion. This is what you have. The low out here for research in motion is 42. The high is 76. It pulled back 89 cents today. And don't touch this, the baby. Well, you might be shot. But bottom line is that this is an equity. This wants to run into the 51 area. You know, you get 49 at the game also. You gapped away. It's an ABC structure in the way down. Your A point is $70. That was the high of the 18th of February. Your B point out here was 59, so you get 11 bucks. Your C point was 64, which gives you 53. And good old research in motion. If we do pull this back and put it to 2008, the setup on this is the same number. That you get about $49. It's going to get down and test that area. You're already into the top of that area, which is the $57. Let's go look inside the NDX 100 and see what we had out here today. Okay, so putting strength inside the NDX 100 today was NVIDIA, Netflix, Express Script, and First Solar. As soon as Apple started falling apart, bye-bye NDX 100. Apple was hanging up there all day long, then just gave it up the last 20 minutes of the market. Taken away from the NDX 100 today was Apple, eBay, Qualcomm, and Comcast. If we go take a look at a few of these, let's start with NVIDIA. We'll start with the strongest ones, NVDA. Take a look at NVIDIA. What we have with NVIDIA out here, she's going to be consolidating for a while. No big deal. NVIDIA, nice acceleration up. I mean, NVIDIA is an equity that you are going to want to be buying on pullbacks, folks. But I wouldn't be biting right now. The highs out there are 26. You're at 19. This is going to come back down and test out that $17 area. eBay took over a company out here today. eBay goes down to $1.36, and eBay has some juice behind it. eBay more than likely will not only go into the swing point there at 27, but at $27, folks, what eBay has is that there's a big gap down there. That gap is at $25.49, and eBay, no doubt, is changing its business plan. It's the whole PayPal deal. And there's a lot more money in basically taking percentages off of transactions with money than there is in selling things. Qualcomm, we take a look at Qualcomm. Qualcomm out here also was taking 1.2 points away from the NDX 100. Qualcomm is at 52.18. That is on its way to $50. And CMCST. That's Comcast. Would you have a let's see. Let me get Comcast 1 second. There she is. Okay. CMCSA. We take a look at Comcast out here. She's not that bad. So she was down 59 cents today, but she does want to get back into at 24.43. She wants to get back into the 22.92 area. Gold contract. Let's go over and look at gold. Okay, so we had with gold is this. Gold had a huge shot last week to get up over the highs, launch the highs. What it had done, folks, intraday is that it absolutely had the price spread. It didn't have the volume. It had every chance in the world on the 24th of March to basically launch, and it just couldn't handle it. What it did 187,000 contracts. It was going against 222, couldn't handle it. Come back inside the range. You back down today. It's not that bad, 163,000 contracts. Gold is going to go after, though. The first leg here is 1380. The bigger leg is down there at 1349. Silver continues to hang up at these highs. What silver did today, 58,000 contracts. There she is. Okay, so what you have with silver, the high that she had launched is $36.74. So she's still over that high. That's saying that the bottom line is that high of the 24th can get tested once again. Oil. We take a look at the oil market out here. This is what we had with oil. Oil back down 163, and it looks to me that oil is just not going to basically, well, I'm not saying not handle it up here. Oil wants to back down to $92. 99 is the next stop to 92. So we'll see how she gets into that area if, in fact, she accelerates in with some volume. Let's go to Alex in New Jersey. Hey, Alex, what's going on?
I want to know when are you coming up into my backyard?
I believe I'm coming up into your backyard the week of May 9th. I'm going to be up there. If you go to our website at TFNN, you'll see the cities that I'm coming to and when I'm coming to them, and you can, without an obligation, you can let me know that you're going to come to the workshop and the book signing and all that. But it's right on the website.
Is that going to be, when is the hard asset?
That's the same time. I'm going to get two birds in one stone there. I'm speaking at the Hard Asset Show, folks, at the Marriott Marquis. Yes, it's going to be two birds in one stone there.
Neat.
Cool, man. Look forward to seeing you.
With God's help,
yes.
we'll connect.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, we're going to look at VRML, right?
Yeah, I thought I caught a bottom.
Okay, let's take a look at it. You got Vermilion. They discover, develop, commercialize a diagnostic test. The low is $3.75. The high is $29.60. They lose 99 cents. Okay, so if... Yeah, this isn't bad. I see what you're looking at. I mean, you're only looking to get like a buck or something out of this, a buck and a half or something, right?
A bounce at least.
Yeah, no, this can bounce to $5.28 to $6. I see what you're looking at. You know what you need here, Alex, is that you need to get inside well, you're almost there, man. It's really 453. 453 to 490. And where I'm going with that, Alex, I'm going to go to December 1st and then over to November 8th. See, November 8th, when it went topside there, if you can get inside that number, which is the 490, you really get some action, man.
I'm in here. I'm just waiting for it to go. I caught it quite a bit lower down.
Okay, that's good, man. Cooking, brother. Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. Look forward to seeing you up in New York. 877-927-6648. Let's go take a look USM1. Let's go take a look at some of those bonds out here. This is what we have out here. 30-year bonds, folks. Whoa, this year's. Okay, 30-year bonds out here. Trading out at 120.11. You did 195,000 contracts as you backed into some big numbers. Bonds want to go higher, folks. Bonds are going to go make a run after this 123.22. We backed in today to, let's see, 389,000. So you get half the amount of contracts as you pull back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. We're coming right back.
Is the fast-moving investment world challenging the way you think about managing risk?